Right, we're going to see if we can get Errol Madlala back. He is the acting chief commercial manager at Cricket South Africa, and they've recently announced that they've signed a partnership with Rock Nation Sport International. So, Errol, what I wanted to know is how this partnership came about and what it is that you saw in the make of Rock Nation's model that you think you can copy and paste to Cricket South Africa.
Thank you very much. What has started as a partnership with Rock Nations because we felt that as a global organization, they can help us as Cricket SA to shape our messaging and connect better with fans. As you know, that we do cricket, we know cricket. We needed to find a different type of agency that can bring some life into our messaging, bring some life into our eventing, and bring some life into how we communicate with our fans. That's what was the reason. And how the relationship came about, I think it was the meeting of the minds because we needed to search for a partner that can actually help us deliver these kind of messages and this type of experiences with fans.
So having said that, Errol, I mean, are you guys considering making cricket something like a Super Bowl? And talking about that, one of the deliverables that you actually mentioned in that media statement was fan engagement. So I just want to know if what you're saying is what you're planning on doing, how is this going to affect, though, the pocket of the spectators? I mean, currently, I think a general admission ticket is around 150 Rand, and so many people can't go because it's 150 Rand for you and your partner, and you have children, and you've got to think of transport and food and beverage as well. And for that reason, many people are not going into the stadium. So partnering with Rock Nation is great, yes, but might this not affect also the pocket of the fans when fan engagement is one of the deliverables that's set out?
Thank you. I think we believe that in the advent of COVID-19, fans have also increased their repertoire of entertainment because there was a time when there was no sport. Regardless, we would have needed to actually be a lot more harder and work a lot more faster to ensure that we can get the fans back into the stadium. So we needed to do that anyway, with or without Rock Nations. But we feel that with Rock Nations, we can start to compete with all those repertoires that fans have in their arsenal. So our view was that pre-COVID, we still were the sell-out ODI internationals, sell-out T20 internationals, sell-out Pink Day ODI. So we needed to get back there as the table stakes. But more than that, we want to start competing for non-cricket fans as well as cricket fans so that we can bring the entertainment and vibe in the stadium in competition with anything else that is available for our fans out there.
So for now, are you saying the ticket prices are staying the same?
They will definitely stay the same because we want to attract fans back. But what is the value proposition for what you pay? I think that's what's going to change on top of the cricket that our fans are used to. We want to ensure that our experiences at our events and all of our interactions are quite entertaining. They are value for money, but also is that it can stand on its own against other sporting codes or against any other form of entertainment. For us, it's about bringing value back to the fans because they are our key stakeholders and we want them to actually connect better with their players.
Social media strategy is also one of the deliverables that stood out for me in that statement. And when I saw it there, I mean, you've obviously put it there because you think that Cricket South Africa has to work on it, otherwise it wouldn't be there. So having taken a look at how the public engages with CSA on various platforms, be it Facebook, be it Twitter, I mean, often, especially when it comes to matters that are happening in administration and the past couple of years, even off the field as well, it can be quite negative. So how are you hoping that the partnership with Rock Nation will fix that? And what have you identified in terms of the negative parts of your social media engagement that needs to be rectified? What do you want to rectify?
So I think for us it's less about fixing and rectifying, but more about being on the front foot and ensure that we push the spotlight back to where it belongs, to on-the-field performances by the players, and to actually give what we produce as an entertainment to our fans. I think boardroom politics will always be there, but I think is when they start overshadowing what the purpose of our existence is all about, I think that becomes a problem. And we believe that for an agency that has its roots in the USA, Americans know how to create the razzmatazz around sport and entertainment. And I think for us, there's a lot of lessons that we've learned that we want to bring to the fore. Because I think if I make an example, when we beat the number one test team in the world in December, India, that didn't become great news. It didn't receive any positivity. And we felt that actually we're doing disservice to our cricketers as well as our team. So we need to then put them on the front foot in our communication. And we needed to then get assistance and support from an agency that actually are an expert in this field.
Errol, I've got to go. I'm extremely out of time, but does this mean we get to see Beyonce and perhaps Jay-Z at Pink Day?
You will see Super KG, Super Temba, Super David Miller. But in between that, you'll also get be entertained, because I understand that as cricket fans, cricket is not the only thing that entertains you.
Definitely. Thank you so much, and we hope it is a fruitful partnership for both CSA as well as Rock Nation. We'll have more sport for you later.